What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Social Sig vlog. It is currently Thursday, April 6th, almost 5:30 in the afternoon. How's it going, everybody? This week has been fantastic. It's been really great. The weather is finally warming up. Everyone's in such a good mood, and things are cooking. One really cool thing I kind of want to talk about is today I got an offer to play Summerfest this year, so super duper cool. We got asked to play a 2 p.m. slot on June 24th. I remember talking before in some vlogs saying I was really hoping to get like a 6 p.m. slot, but I'm not complaining. It's gonna be absolutely so fun. It'll be a Saturday, 2 p.m. And the bands that are also playing that night are stacked. I think a band called Fleece. I forget this one other band, this guy, something Alex Malcor, and then Noah Kahan is the big headliner that night. So all kind of in the indie realm, which will be really sweet. I think a good amount of people will be like kind of getting there early, and we're gonna pull a crowd for sure. And it'll be easier to pull a crowd too, because all the bands playing after us are going to be awesome. So really stoked for that. That's at the Briggs and Stratton stage. So I was following up with Summerfest like a madman. Thank you everyone for giving contacts of Summerfest people. And it's finally happening. So really stoked about that. And another funny thing or cool thing that happened this week is that on Instagram, I found this guy named, spam is calling me. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a phone call from a spam number and I don't know why it stopped the video. But, so I met some guy on Instagram named Parker Schultz, and we followed each other. And we started talking. He's from Merrill, Wisconsin. He makes coffee, and he's like, yeah, dude, I'll send you some coffee if you want. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll send you some stickers. So I got the box delivered today with some coffee. So shout out Parker Schultz from Merrill, Wisconsin. I got some pretty yummy coffee beans here I will be consuming this spring and summer for sure. And he also included the super sick Social Sig design. I don't know if he drew this or printed it out, but either way, it's fucking sick as shit. Thank you, Parker Schultz from Merrill, Wisconsin. It was really funny writing out the letter of sending stickers in the box that just came. It was like, from Parker Schultz here to Parker Schultz. I don't know, it's just kind of goofy. But so some other things going on. So Summerfest, which I'm really excited about. Finally heard about that. I was kind of giving up at some point, but really stoked. And what else do we got going on? So playing Chicago tomorrow, doing the Albion House Gallery, which is a DIY spot. It's in a basement in Chicago. Doing a 3-piece set with Kai on drums, and Jacob Olson is filling in on bass. So just doing a 3-piece set. It's also Easter this weekend. Also Joe Coy. I got my parents some Joe Coy. He's a comedian, a Filipino comedian, and we all really like him. So got tickets to see him at the Milwaukee Theater on Saturday. So gonna see that. Also, yeah, and then on Monday, I'm playing a set in Chicago, a solo set at Beat Kitchen. So yeah, this April's already flying by, and I still got to do my frickin' taxes. So I'm about to call H&R Block after this and figure out some shit. So that's that. On Friday last week, I drove after work to Chicago to spend the weekend with my girlfriend in Chicago. Basically, my girlfriend's mom lives in North Shore, so we went to her mom's house, and we basically spent the night there Friday. Drove down. It was a complete rainstorm. It was crazy. Like, cars had their blinkers on. I was pretty stressed out driving down, but I made it nice and safe. And then, yeah, like hydroplaning, like caution, and it was just really bad, windy and all the crazy shit. So got there safe and sound. We started watching a movie and ate some pizza with her younger stepsister and her stepdad. And all of a sudden I went out to the garage to grab a beer. We also were watching Daddy Daycare, really funny movie. Didn't get to finish it because I went out to the garage and grabbed a beer. And all of a sudden I just remember hearing like just so much noise outside in the garage, and I was like, what the hell? It's really storming out there. And then went back inside, and Lily, Sheila's younger stepsister, was like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared. I hope the power doesn't go out again. And as she said that, it just, all the power went out. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then Jeff was like, everyone get in the basement, get in the basement. So we all ran down there. We were there for like 30 seconds, and then everything was calm. And it was just noisy, just wind and shit moving around and hitting stuff. And then we all came up, and there was a huge tree right in the driveway that landed and missed 2 cars just barely. And just roof tiles everywhere, and just tree branches, and the next door neighbor's window got smashed, and just it was basically a mini tornado, just like went right through us. The fence was gone and the remaining of it was bent. It was crazy. I can now say I've been in a tornado, which you could also say that was probably just a wind burst or something. And I don't know, I'd classify it as a tornado though. That was pretty crazy. And also checking outside, like after the damage, it was also a very warm breeze after the storm when we were all kind of outside. The power didn't come on until the morning, but we're outside, all the neighbors are kind of around, and I realized I had a flat tire. So basically the next morning I changed the tire, and it was the sidewall had a big gash in it. And I had to drop it off at the tire place. Had plans to go down to Chicago earlier on Saturday, but didn't do that because I had to deal with the tire. And then Sheila's dad drove us to over by Logan Square, had some coffee there, walked around a bit, met up with our friends Josh and Micah, and we went and got tacos at Taco Tlan. I got a quesadilla, which I have never had one of those before. It was so good, really, really tasty. Apparently the best quesadillas around in Chicago area. And it was BYOB at the Mexican restaurant, which I thought was pretty goofy. We pulled up with a case of beer and some pulque drinks, and yeah, it was really great. And then we went out afterwards. We went back to their place, and then we went out afterwards to Boys Town and had a really fun night. The next morning, we were going to go to the Shed. We should have planned a little bit better. We were going to go to the Shed Aquarium. We went to a breakfast spot, and we looked online at the Shed Aquarium website, and they're all booked to like 2. And I had to pick up my car in the North Shore at like before they closed at 5. So we're like, oh shit. So we basically just drove to a park and walked around, and it was really chill and just kind of hung out. And then we took the train back to Winnetka/Evanston area, North Shore, and I got my car, drove back, and then also we got tickets to see David Lucas is a comedian, and he was in town, and he's a comedian I really like who's on the Kill Tony show. I've been watching that show every week pretty much for the last few months, and really, really great stand-up comedian show on YouTube. But yeah, David Lucas was on there, and or he was performing at the Milwaukee Improv in Brookfield. So we got tickets with our friend Ryan, and we all met up and saw the show. It was really, really funny. Me and Sheila got Culver's, and then we headed home. And that was our weekend. So that was a really fun weekend, just kind of hanging out and taking it in and living life. It was really great. Surrounded by good friends and good food. And yeah, never felt too stressed or anything, even with the storm and the flat tire and just all the circumstances. Just had a really relaxed, fun weekend with everybody. So yeah, really grateful for that. And what else? So this week, Monday, what did I do on Monday? I think I just hung out, worked on some music. Been watching Star Wars still. We are on episode 3, almost done with episode 3. Me and Sheila are watching, kind of watching them in order from the saga. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So those have been really cool. Monday, I can't remember what I did. I didn't have a podcast, but been steady posting on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, all the TikTok reels that Ian has been editing up. And then what else? So Tuesday had band practice, getting ready for the 3-piece set for tomorrow. I'm actually pretty excited about that. It's going to be fun, and being back in Chicago is going to be really fun with the full band. And then, let's see, Wednesday, I had a podcast after work with Nile X Nile, who is a Milwaukee artist / rapper, hip-hop kind of genre, alternative. He put out a really cool project recently, and he has a album release show, I believe, at Cactus Club on Saturday. So had him over last night to chat. He's a really, really dope dude. He's been working and grinding in the Milwaukee scene for the past few years. I've always heard his name. I've seen him around. And then we finally got to sit down and chat for a little bit. So that was really cool. And then, yeah, busy as usual. But feeling good. Still planning for Europe trip end of April here, and just really looking forward to soaking it in and enjoying life, and not being too hard on myself about some things, and kind of soaking in as much as I can, and yeah, really trying to live in the moment. It's been really great with this weather coming in, a new spring energy that has approached us. And it feels really nice outside, very brisk and sunny and all that stuff, and the sunshine feels good. So work has been busy, but good. My coworker had gotten COVID recently, so I had to get tested, actually. I'm negative and all that good stuff, obviously. So they've been out for a while, this whole week, so I've had the office just kind of working on my own, which has been good. And let's see, I think that might be pretty much all I want to talk about, but yeah, things are going well though. Got the Diet Light EP release show on Saturday, the 15th of April. So that's our next big Milwaukee show. So Chicago tomorrow, Friday, at Albion House Gallery. And then Chicago again on Monday, I'm doing a solo set at B Kitchen. And then on Saturday, playing the Diet Light EP release, or album. I keep calling it EP release. It's an album release. And yeah, it's gonna be super duper fun. Yeah, April's going by so fast already. Just gotta get my taxes done and going to Europe. So yeah, I guess that's all I'll talk about. But I miss a lot of y'all. If you guys are watching, definitely hope to see a lot of you soon this summer and spring. Don't have too many shows lined up. I'm so stoked for the Summerfest opportunity and gig, so definitely come through for that if you're around. And yeah, big things this summer. But as I've mentioned before, not scheduling too many shows this summer. Really focused on being present, writing more, and working on some just more personal goals, and Turner Hall Ballroom August 25th. So that's gonna be really dope. Also, last night I was starting to work on a song. I've been working on a lot of songs recently, just not finishing a lot of them, but tossing ideas around and slowly and collectively getting together album number 4, which I'm really excited about to finally put together. And it's finally gotten to a good spot where I have some ideas started that I really like, and some that I started I'm like, I could keep working on these, but I just want to keep creating stuff and see what sticks. And I'm really excited to take my time with this one and put together a really cool album number 4. So tentatively I'm aiming for October release. So yeah, all right, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, I miss a lot of y'all. Hope to see you soon. Sending my love, and bye. Thanks for watching. See ya.